Ajax query with PHP. In one of their video tutorial we have already make discussion on how to load dynamic data in Bootstrap Modal, so at that time we want view other data, then we have closed the Bootstrap and click on Other Records View button. But in this tutorial we will load dynamic data into Bootstrap Modal with Previous and Next Records View button link. So when we have click on Previous and Next button, then you can view details of next or previous records on same modal without closing same modal. So with this tutorial you can view all records on single modal by clicking on Next or Previous button. One of my viewer has requested me to make this type of web tutorial, so we have make this type of the tutorial by using Ajax query with PHP and Bootstrap. Now let's start learning this topic. This is our testing database, and in this we have one table like posts with 4 table column like post head, post title, post author and post description. We have already inserted some data into this table, so we will load this table data on web page first. This is our index page, and on this page we have include JavaScript library query link, and we have also include Bootstrap library style sheet and JavaScript link also. First we want to load posts table data on this page, so we have make database connection, so we have write $connect variable is equal to miscli connect function with 4 argument like host name set to localhost, username set to root, password set to blank and database name set to testing. After making database connection we have write $query variable is equal to select start from posts table order by posted in ascending order. Now we want to execute this query, so we have write $result variable is equal to miscli query function with 2 argument. In first argument we have write database connection string $connect variable, and in second argument we have write $query variable. This function will execute query and store result under $result variable. Here first we have defined one table with 4 table column like post, post title, author and view. We will load posts table data under this table. For print posts table data, so we have write while loop with condition like $row variable is equal to miscli fetch array function with $result variable. This function will convert query result into array and store into $row variable. Under this loop we have write echo statement with open and close table row tag. In between this tag we have defined 4 table data tag. In first 3 tag we have print post table data like post head, post title and post author data. In last table data tag we want to print view button for load post data under modal, so here we have write button tag with attribute name is equal to view. Class is equal to view, and under it attribute view store dynamic data of posted get from $row posted variable. In this button we will use attribute class view as selector under query code, and we will get unique posted from attributed in which we have store posted. Now we have moved to write HTML code for Bootstrap Modal, so for this first we have write division tag with attributed is equal to post modal and class is equal to modal and fade. Here modal class identifies the content of this division tag and fade class adds transition effect to Bootstrap Modal. Then after we have write other division tag with class attribute is equal to modal dialog. This class sets the proper width and margin of the modal. In this division tag we have write one more division tag between this tag with attribute class is equal to modal header. This class is used to define the style of the header of the modal. In this division tag we have defined one button for close Bootstrap Modal, so for this we have write button type is equal to button class is equal to close and data dismiss is equal to modal. With the help of this button we can close Bootstrap Modal by clicking on this button. For display bootstrap modal title, we have write heading for tagged with class is equal to modal title with text post details. This class display the title of the bootstrap modal. Now we have defined one more division tagged with attribute class is equal to modal body and did attribute is equal to post detail. Here modal body class is used to define the style for the body of the modal, and we will display HTML data into this post detail attribute in jQuery code. Lastly, in HTML modal code we have defined division tagged with attribute class is equal to modal footer, and in this division we have defined one button type is equal to button class is equal to button and button default bootstrap class and data dismiss is equal to modal. Here modal footer class is used to define the style for the footer of the modal, and by using this button we can close bootstrap modal. Now we have moved to write jQuery code for fetch post data from post table. So first we have defined one function fetch post data with one post in argument. This function will fetch particular post data from post table and load data under bootstrap modal. Under this function we have write $.ajax method, and under this method we have write first option URL set to fetch.php. Here we have send requested to this URL. In second option we have write method option, and under this option we have defined post method. Here we have used post method for send data to server. In third option we have write data option. Under this option we can define which data we want send to server, so here we have write posted variable. Here we have send value of this posted variable to server. And lastly, in Ajax method we have write success callback function. This function has been called if request completed successfully and it received data from server. Under this function first we want to pop up bootstrap modal, so we have write $with modal id post modal as selector with modal method, and under this method we have write show. This code will pop up modal on web page. After this we want to display post data under division tagged with id post details under modal, so we have write $with id post details with HTML method, and under this method we have write data argument. This code will display post details under this division tag. So our function is ready now. When we have click on view button, then at that time modal must be pop up with post data, so here we have write $document with on method, and under this method we have write click event button class view with function. So when we have click on view button this code has been executed. Under this first we want to get value of posted, so here we have write variable posted is equal to $this with attribute method, and under this we have write id. Here we will get posted from id attribute, in which we have store posted data and store into posted variable. After getting posted now we have called fetch post data function, so we have write fetch post data function with posted variable as argument. This function will fetch post data according to value of this posted variable and display under modal. Now we have moved to write PHP code on fetch.php page. So on this page first we have write if statement, and under condition we have write set function, and under this function we have write $posted variable. This condition will check if value of this posted variable is set, then it will execute if block. Suppose value of $posted variable is set. Now we want to make database connection, so we have write $connect variable is equal to misclick connect function with for argument. After making database connection we have write $output variable is equal to blank value. Under this variable we will store post data in HTML format. Now we have write $query variable is equal to select star from posts table, where posted is equal to $post posted variable. This query will fetch particular post data from post table. After this we want to execute this query, so we have write $result variable is equal to misclick query function with 2 argument. In first argument we have write $connect variable, and in second argument we have write $query variable. This function will execute query and store result into $result variable. Now we want to fetch data from $result variable, so we have write while loop with $row variable is equal to miscli fetch array function with $result argument. This function will convert query result into array and store into $row variable. Under this loop we have write $output variable, and in this variable we have append HTML code like open and close header 2 tag. In between this tag we want to print post title, so we have write $row post title variable. Below this title we want to print author name, so we have write author by text with $row post author variable. This will print author name. And lastly we want to append post description, so we have write open and close paragraph tag, and between this tag we have write $row post description variable. So this way we have store post details under this $output variable. Now we want to get previous posted and next posted. For fetch load previous post and next post data under Modal. So first we have write query for get previous posted. So we have write $query1 variable is equal to select posted from posts table where posted less than $post posted variable order by posted in descending order with limit 1. This query will return previous posted from post table. Now we want to execute this query, so we have write $result1 variable is equal to miscli query function with 2 argument. This function will execute query and store result into this $result1 variable. Now we want to convert this query result into array, so we have write $data1 variable is equal to miscli fetch a sac function with $result1 argument. This function convert query result into array and store into $data1 variable. Same way we want to get next posted, so we have again write $query2 variable is equal to select posted from posts table where posted greater than $post posted variable order by posted in ascending order with limit 1. This query will return next posted from post table. Now we want to execute this query, so we have write $result2 variable is equal to miscli query function with 2 argument. This function will execute query and store result into this $result2 variable. Now we want to convert this query result into array, so we have write $data2 variable is equal to miscli fetch a sac function with $result2 argument. This function convert query result into array and store into $data2 variable. Below this we have defined 2 variable like $if previous disable and $if next disable with blank value. We will use this variable to define disabled button if above data posted has no value. So here first we have write if statement, and under condition we have write $data1 posted variable value is equal to blank. Here this condition will check if $data1 posted has no value, then it will execute if block of code. Suppose this $data1 posted has no value, then it will execute if block, and under this we have write $if previous disable variable is equal to disabled. Same way here we have again write if statement, and under condition we have write $data2 posted variable value is equal to blank. Here this condition will check if $data2 posted has no value, then it will execute if block of code. Suppose this $data2 posted has no value, then it will execute if block, and under this we have write $if next disable variable is equal to disabled. After getting previous and next posted and define if posted has no value, then it will be disabled. So now we have moved to append HTML button code into $output variable. So we have write $output variable, and first we want to append previous button code. so we have right button tagged with attribute type is equal button name is equal to previous class is equal to previous. And in id we have store posted get from $data when posted variable, and lastly in button tag we have write $if previous disable variable. This variable has value if $data when posted has no value, that means at that time it will be disabled. Same way we want to append next post button code, so we have right button tagged with attribute type is equal button name is equal to next class is equal to next. And in id we have store posted get from $data to posted variable, and lastly in button tag we have write $if next disable variable. This variable has value if $data when posted has no value, that means at that time it will be disabled. So we have save all code into $output variable. Now we want to send this data to Ajax request, so we have write echo statement with $output variable, and this data will be displayed under Modal box. Now we have moved to write jQuery code on when we have click on previous button and load previous post data, so here we have write $document with on method, and under this method we have write click event with button class previous with function. Under this function first we want to get posted from button tag id attribute, so we have write variable posted is equal to $this with attribute method, and under this method we have write id. This code will fetch value from id attribute and store into posted variable. And below this we have write fetch post data function with post in argument. This function will fetch post details of this posted variable value and display post details under pop-up Modal. Same way when we have click on next button and load next post data, so here we have write $document with on method, and under this method we have write click event with button class next with function. Under this function first we want to get posted from button tag id attribute, so we have write variable posted is equal to $this with attribute method, and under this method we have write id. This code will fetch value from id attribute and store into posted variable. And below this we have write fetch post data function with post in argument. This function will fetch post details of this posted variable value and display post details under pop-up Modal. So our code is ready, so we have saved this code and check output in browser. Friends, you can see when page post title with view button has been displayed under table, so when we have click on view button then you can see Modal has been pop up with post data like post title, post author name and post description. Below post details we can see that previous and next button. Here previous button is disabled and next button is active. This is because it is first post and there is no previous post, so previous button is disabled. Same way when we have come to last post, at that time next button will be disabled. So when we have click on next button then it display next post data under Modal without refresh of web page, and now previous and next both button is active. So this way we can load data into Modal with previous and next button. So we can see all post data on single Modal without closing one Modal and click on next Modal view button. Here we can view all data one by one in single Modal. This feature has been used if you have many and you want to load in single Modal, then you can follow this tutorial. If you like this video, please share this video with your friends. If you have any query regarding this video tutorial, please comment your query under comment box. If you want to get more update regarding our video tutorial, please subscribe our channel for get update regarding future video, and lastly I hope this tutorial will help you. We will be